my teeth on wedding rings in the movies, and I'm not proud of my address. In a torn up town, no postcode envy, but every song's like gold teeth, gray goose dripping in the bathroom, bloodstains, ball gowns, trash in the hotel room. We don't care. We're driving Cadillacs in our dreams, but everybody's like crystal, Maybach, diamonds on your timepiece, jet planes, islands, tigers on a gold leash. We don't care. We aren't caught up in your love affair, and we'll never be royals. It don't run in our blood. That kind of luck's just ain't for us. We crave a different kind of buzz. Let me be your ruler. You can call me Queen Bee, and baby I'll rule. Let me live that fantasy. My friends and I, we've cracked the code. We count our dollars on the train to the party, and everyone who knows us knows that we're fine with this. We didn't come for money, but every song's like gold teeth, gray goose dripping in the bathroom, bloodstains, ball gowns, trash in the hotel room. We don't care. We're driving Cadillacs in our dreams, but everybody's like crystal, Maybach, diamonds on your timepiece, jet planes, islands, tigers on a gold leash. We don't care. We aren't caught up in your love affair, and we'll never be royals. It don't run in our blood. That kind of luck's just ain't for us. We crave a different kind of buzz. Let me be your ruler. You can call me Queen Bee, and baby I'll rule. Let me live that fantasy. Oh, we're bigger than we ever dreamed, and I'm in love with being queen. Life is great without a care. We aren't caught up in your love affair, and we'll never be royals. It don't run in our blood. That kind of luck's just ain't for us. We crave a different kind of buzz. Let me be your ruler. You can call me Queen Bee, and baby I'll rule. Let me live that fantasy. I do my makeup in somebody else's car. We order different drinks at the same bars. I know about what you did, and I wanna scream the truth. She thinks you love the beach, you're such a damn liar. Well, those great whites, they have big teeth.
Sprints up, everyone! I have figured out what my second plot line is about. I know it's funny, isn't it? I mean, some people get a random stream, some people get smooth jazz. Like, it can really vary. We certainly did lost some. Thank you, Rayclaw. I am a bit scary. You never know. Oh, shoot. In-stream chat is not updating. Let me fix that. Gotta swap that to a different chat style, and then it'll square itself away. There we go. I'm starting to feel really good about this next book. Like, I kind of want to start writing it right away. I think I might do that. I think I might, like, sort of putter around with it for a while. Because each one of these plot lines is going to write, like, entirely separate stories. Oh, wow, Christina. Look at that. That is a killer count. Nice work. Are you like... I almost hesitate to ask because I almost don't want to make you say the answer, but are you feeling better today? Feeling in less pain than you've been in lately? It's also great, Renee. What'd you get, honey? How many words did you write? I think that's great. Because I like wrote plotline things and they weren't that long. But there's a lot of thinking involved in writing plotline things, you know? Like, you gotta think. Thinking's hard. I know, I did it once. Score, honey? Now I forget how I phrased the question, Christina. I suspect the answer is that the pain is not better. You're just, like, killing the words anyway. Like, you're writing at, like, level 6 to 8 pain. The amount of words I can write at 1 pain. I'm amazed. Real sleep is clutch. I've heard talk. I actually... Because lately, when I wake up in the middle of the night, that's it. Like, I'm awake. I'm not going back to sleep. But lately, I've actually done fairly well at falling back asleep. Like, I fell back asleep 3 times last night. I was proud of that. Gee, I said 6 to 8. I kind of pegged it pretty well. I can't imagine. I'd be crying. I'd be on Eva's beanbag chair crying. Actually, I guess I shouldn't be that hard on myself. I've actually worked... I mean, I don't think I've ever experienced 10. No, I experienced 10 once when I got 1 tooth removed. I could not work at a 10. I used to work up to maybe 8. I'm guessing you didn't fall right back asleep either, Christina. Hold, please. I need to cough. Much better. There we go. See you, Renee. Oh, cool. I hope to see you back then. Oh, that's sweet. Do you and he sleep separately so that you don't disturb each other? When I take one of my pills orally, I'm the same way. Like, if I wake up, I'm awake. I'm awake for like the next 2 hours. Which is why I don't do that anymore. Does he move around too much? Jill got me, I think it's called a bed hug or something like that. It's basically a tube. It's like a fabric tube you go inside of. And it's actually apparently like a thing to help. It's like a thing people wear for coping and whatnot. And I love sort of just being wrapped up. Makes me feel really good. So, and I always cocoon myself. I've always slept like in a cocoon. So Jill got that for me. And now I get into that at night. And I have a pillow between my legs because of my sciatica. And I'm like, it's basically just like my head sticking out of this thing. And then the blankets. And I sleep like a baby in it. But I also steal the blankets. So Jill's like starting to doubt because the blankets stick to the things. When I roll over, they all just come with me. And then Jill tries to pull them back and they won't come. Oh, yeah, definitely, Christina. You don't want to be around for that, then. Aw, that's nice, Christina. Commander seems like a really cool guy. What if we're going to get everybody back? It's okay, though. I will do this even if it's just 2 people. 4 minutes, by the way. Oh, I gotta update. I already did update the banner. Holy smokes. It's like I know what I'm doing or something like that. So I think what I'm going to do with this book is I'm just going to write out each of these plot lines as if they're their own stories. I'm just going to go through it. Like, I'm really excited to write the one with the aliens. Aliens. After 105 books, aliens now appear in the Aeon 14 universe. They took their time. I'm also going to focus the way I'm doing it, like, the one plot line following Tanis is going to be, like, really high level. And, like, giving you, like, the big picture of everything that's going on. And then other plot lines are going to be very, like, almost laser focused on specific people and things they're doing. And hopefully, I want to make sure, because One of the things you run into when you've written a series that has 105 books in it is people don't know where to start. And they start reading a book and they're like, I'm missing so much backstory, but yet I don't know where to go to start reading the backstory. So what I want to do is I want to make it so this book actually starts off in a way that anyone can just pick up the series here as well. Pick up Aeon 14. Because when you write something as big as Aeon 14, you have to like make designated starting points. Otherwise, no one knows what to do. Once again, I put almonds in my mouth on the break. Why do I do this? Nobody knows. So it's me, Christina. Renee's gone. Who else is here? I mean, Jill, obviously. Oh, hey, Kathleen. You always just sort of slip in mid-afternoon. But aren't you like... Or Catherine, sorry, not Kathleen. Aren't you like somewhere in the Nordics, I thought? Hey, Denise. Long time no see, Denise. Or has it been? I feel like I haven't seen you in a couple of days. Thanks. It's my witchy look. I'm an enchantress who might have summoned too many demons last night. It kind of like, you know, ages you a bit. Okay, that's way off. Nordics to New Zealand. Aside from the fact they both start with N. That's it. Although they're both very scenic, so I mean there's that. I hear you, Denise. I disintegrated on Saturday. I was not even a hot mess. I was just mess. So, and that's because I pushed myself too hard for too long. I did 15 days without a break, working, you know, streaming 7 hours a day. And I just hit a wall. Also, I guess, Catherine, that explains why you show up later on in the afternoon. By the way, I want to do some periodic evening streams for Nano, to help Nano folks. So anybody who like would prefer like an evening stream or something like that, let me know. I'm going to try and sprinkle some in through November. They do, and sometimes they don't give you a lot of warning. I mean, a smart person would be like, okay, I worked 15 days in a row, I'm kind of wiped. But I'm not that smart person. I just run full steam into the wall. Oh, look at that, folks. It's 10 past the hour. And I just remembered to not sound like a dude for a little bit, so now you're getting this voice. You wouldn't have to wake at midnight, Catherine. You just have to wake at, 3. I don't know, honey. That's what I want to try and find out, is what would work for people. Maybe they'd be shorter, like just an hour or two or something like that. Anyway, it's 11 past the hour now. It's terrible. Everybody start writing. I'm going to get coffee, and I'm going to finish this plot line that I'm working on. And I will see all of you fab folks at the bottom of the hour. Have a great sprint.
Some of them wanna get used by you. Some of them want to abuse you. Some of them want to be out you.
Call me creature, call me anytime you need. 'Cause my blood is made of whiskey, so you can come get drunk on me. I don't wanna be you, you don't wanna be just call me violent. You can call me silent. You can call me lamb. Call me perverted. Call me perfect. You can call me woman. Call me man. I don't wanna be you. You don't wanna be me. I don't wanna be you. You don't wanna be me. I don't wanna be you. You don't wanna be me. I don't wanna be. Call me up. Call me in the morning. Sticking your phone in if that's what you need. You can call me anything, baby. It will not change me. I'll still be me. Lipstick stuck all over my mirror. I'm a forgiver. I'm a forgiver. Lipstick stuck all over my mirror. I'm a forgiver. I'm a forgiver. Lipstick stuck all over my mirror. I'm a forgiver. I'm a forgiver. Lipstick stuck all over my mirror. I'm a forgiver. I'm a forgiver. Lipstick stuck all over my mirror. I'm a forgiver. I'm a forgiver. Lipstick stuck all over my mirror. Johnny's in America, no tricks at the wheel. No one needs anyone, they don't even just pretend. Johnny's in America. I'm afraid of Americans. Yeah, I'm afraid of the world. And I'm afraid I can't help it. Yeah, I'm afraid I can't. I'm afraid I can't. I'm afraid of Americans. Yeah, I'm afraid of the world. And I'm afraid I can't help it. Yeah, I'm afraid I can't. I'm afraid I can't. I'm afraid of Americans. Johnny wants a plane. Johnny wants to suck on a coke. Johnny wants a woman. Johnny wants to think of a joke. Johnny's so funny. Yes, we can American can. Yes, we
Sprints up, everyone. I love that song so much. I like the original David Bowie too, but that one's really fun as well. Whoa! I need to pin this top a little bit. It likes to spread its wings and fly away from my bra. We'll just lean forward like this. I have to admit, like, now that I have breasts, I really understand the appeal of like low-cut tops. They're just really nice. And they're great for ventilation. Because breasts are hot. Anyway, all of that aside, I did a bunch of brainstorming. And I think I finally know what Tanis's plotline is going to be all about. I know where to put her daughter as well. Her daughter's going to be here in the Starfix. Nice, Catherine. It's a great count. You just always kill it. It's impressive. I mean, I hope that I never will get G or H cups. Stop what? Complaining about having more breasts? I'm just saying even at a C cup, it's noticeable. Oh, spoilers! I'm sorry. Sorry about that, Christina. I mean, I think this book takes place 32 years in the future from where you are, so nothing applies. Don't worry about it. Well, that's really cool, Denise. I mean, I hope it's cool. I hope it's not like you just like wasted a whole bunch of effort. But it sounds like it's good overall. I don't know, they just look nice too, right? I never understood it before. I'm like, I don't know, I like wearing high-necked things. And then I think it was mainly just chest hair. I hated the fact I had chest hair, so I never wanted to show my chest. And now it's like... I don't know. That's all I got. I think we're all girls here right now, so I don't have to feel like I'm making any guys uncomfortable. The guys only usually show up in the morning, and then in the afternoon they're gone. And it's just, well, that's, and then we don't tell them this is when we have the pillow fight. Well, that's not that bad, Denise. That's a small price to pay. I'm feeling really good about what I'm doing with this story because like, I've never plotted anything out like this before. And I'm actually enjoying it a lot. Now the question will be, will I do all this work and my character is going to say F you and go do their own thing? But they can't say it too much because I need all of this stuff to mesh together at the end. Free the boobies. I started thinking because this top keeps showing my bra, but I mean like it's a nice lacy bra. I mean, right? Like, well, I got it, so if it shows, it's okay. You know, free the boobies makes me think of free Shavakadu. Do you guys know what free Shavakadu is? Here, I'll type it out in the chat because it makes more sense when you type it out. Free Shavakadu! That's what I've... Oh, it's not supposed to be typed. There we go. It's a C, not a K. Oh, I did spell it right. It was Denise, you spelled it. Huh. I'm like, how did I spell it wrong? And I realized that was... I'm a putz. I'm a... It's from this one like sign out front of a vegetable stand, and it says fresh avocado, but the space was in the wrong spot, so it's free Shavakadu, and it's sort of like become like this big battle cry on the internet. It's like free Shavakadu, and it's just fresh avocado. So there you have it. Yeah. I thought I spelled it wrong, but you spelled it wrong. That's okay, because you've never seen it before. I can't wait till I taste the tomato sauce. But this, I can't actually get up and walk anywhere this sprint. I've got to focus. I might get this whole thing plotted out today. I'm pretty stoked about that. Or at least a bunch of it. Like, the climax is always sort of... Like, a lot of times I plot right to the 3/4 mark, and I let the book finish itself at that point. Yep. I'm trying to think. I have 4 herbs. I have rosemary, the thing that tastes like dirt, sage, thyme. What's the other one? It might actually be basil. I'm like drawing this really weird blank. I can't even picture what it looks like. It's sitting on the shelf beside the other 3. Your characters should be in the Sapiens Peace plotline. Yeah, they're going to be in the spreadsheet, honey. It's going to be... your characters are probably actually going to run into Rika and end up working with Rika. Of all people. Time! Yes, that's what it is. It's time. Thank you, honey. Wait, you're not honey. You're Christina. Well, you both said time. Okay, that's why my brain got confused there. Yeah, rosemary, that one I remember, because it's the one that tastes like dirt. But yeah, we need basil. We need basil seeds, or to find some basil seedlings, honey. Then we can harvest them. Two-minute warning, by the way, everyone. 2 minutes, and we make this happen. Is MFP going to get his own team? He's just a cat. How does he get a team? What's his team going to be? No, Sage Time was the thing I forgot. Which sounds hilarious. Send it over. Oh, the back. Well, I'm out of words now. I do. Oh, the onions are growing for sure now, and I think one of the carrots is starting to come up. I had cilantro too, but the bunnies just went nuts for the cilantro. Oh, thanks, honey. Yeah, but I'm not sure what you meant by a team. Like, do you mean that he should have his own team under him? I mean, he's going to be with Kylie in the team, right? It is 10 years later, so you might have to sort of come up in your mind with what's happened to these characters in 10 years, honey. Oh, really? You'll do that, Christina? She's gonna get her address. It's all a ploy. Oh my god, I sound so masked there. I'm just gonna kill myself. I shouldn't joke about that. That just popped out. I'm sorry. 1 minute warning, everyone. Only 5 sprints left. 5 sprints for me to wrap up this plot. I can totally do it. I have faith in myself. And after these sprints are done, I'm probably going to go wash all this makeup off my face and moisturize the ever-living crap out of it, because I'm going to be even meaner to my face tomorrow. I'm kind of worried that I might get... Oh, thanks, Christina. I'm kind of worried that I might get a rash, or like my eyes might be really unhappy. They don't feel unhappy, though. I used some, like, cosplay paint to get enough of the black around my eyes, because I didn't want to, like, use up all of my eyeliner. And tomorrow is going to be, like... just black. Like my soul. Except I don't believe in souls. Oh my god. What does this mean? I am dying. The space eater is on Melt Mal's bones. Well, that's good to know. The space heater does not have anti-tip technology. I tipped it over and it kept going. Hey, Beth, I didn't see you were here. Oh my goodness. Sorry. That picture of you is like an older one, isn't it, Beth? Or is it newer? You don't have the red hair. What looks cool? Oh, my makeup? Thanks, Denise. Yay, Beth is back. Yeah, it's picky because it's the Google one and it can be wonky. Hey, Kelly. How are you doing? I'm always excited to see you, Kelly. I don't know why. Maybe it's because you're a fellow Canadian. Maybe it's because you're just freaking awesome. I was like, it's Kelly. You're like the norm of this chat. That was an insulting thing or not. It's like, you're like Norm from Cheers. Like, yay? I guess? Maybe? Holy crap, it's way past sprint time. What did I do? Why did no one mention it to me? Alright, well, I be quiet now. We sprint for 18 minutes. I'll see you guys at the top of the hour. Bye! Livesprints up, everyone, she says in a super warbly voice again. I like quickly, right as I was unmuting, I'm like, oh crap, Mal. Do your voice exercise. Get your voice in the right spot. And then I failed. A small motorcycle club of killers. And hey, sneaky baggy people. Well, what about something like the sequoias? Just like something that you wouldn't expect. I mean, sequoias are massive, strong trees, right? Or like the asphalt. I don't know. Red haze. Well, that's involved. Are these suggestions, Boyd, or are these other motorcycle clubs that you already have? By the way, Beth, I feel like I don't do the out and about quite as much as people from Eastern Canada do. But it is there. The one thing I've learned that all Canadians do that gives us all away, no matter where we're from, is we say "sorry" when we're, for sorry. I just was exaggerating a bit there, but we say sort of like sorry, sorry. I'm sorry about that. Whereas Americans say sorry, as in they're like sawing a log. Sorry. So that's one that gives us away no matter what. Everybody in Canada says sorry. Yeah, sorry, exactly, like that. Gives me away. I'm an expat. I don't know, Boyd, motorcycle clubs are... I mean, you could go with the Marauders. I feel like Marauders is a great name. Partially because I just wrote a series about a group called the Marauders. It can be kind of funny to call them the Nietzscheans. Also wrote a series with people called the Nietzscheans. But hey, I mean, it's not a name people would ever attribute to a motorcycle club. Death's Head Corpse is kind of cool. I don't know why I said corpse. Core. Death's Head Core. Davy Jones Saddlebags. Is that the name? Obscure Death God? Bale's Legion. Bale's Legion. That would work. Go with... I declare it. I've named your club. Bale's Legion. Or Ball. It's B-A-A-L, but I think it's pronounced Bale. What's up with murder base? Maybe you do, Beth. You never know. Maybe you're already all into bikes and you form the new club to branch out into murder. Then it's just the crows, right? Because then you're a murder of crows. See what I did there? Right. Actually, I kind of feel like that's got like an angle that you could work with too. Yeah, Legion never sounds good, does it? Oh, where am I? I got all these chats. Murder spin-off of an established brand. The way you're thinking about this so holistically, Beth. Yeah, it did sound like a bit of an anti-Boyd group book. Alright, side note, I gotta read you guys something really funny. So you guys remember I sort of like wore like a dominatrix outfit on Sunday? I think it was Sunday. Maybe it was yesterday. Anyway, I put the pics up for it today on Instagram. And you know, I'm like wearing a latex corset, latex gloves, and latex leggings, and shiny boots and stuff like that, and holding a riding crop. in the pictures. And so like, so the comments get progressively worse. It's like, one guy says, rockin' the shine. Someone else gives me a flower. Then someone says, beautiful mistress. And then Rue from Australia, who's awesome, she's like, loving the bodysuit. Whole outfit is rockin'. Someone says, no mercy, nice. Then one girl who's a big fashionista like me, she says, love that. Love the color of the leggings. Then someone says, sexy. And the last comment is, do you do anal? This is where it goes down to. And then, you know, when someone says something like that, like, do you do anal? The only response is, do you? So that's where that particular comment thread is right now. We'll see how that goes. Oh man, that sounds like a lot of extra work there, Candy. 750 solid though. It's good work. You can still hit it, and you know what? Some days you don't do as well as other days. Yeah, it was a memorable outfit, wasn't it, Beth? I remember Beth. There's two Beths that come in here now, Beth. So I gotta like look at the picture. Hey, good count, Christina. I think you're the only one that reported a writing count this time around. Yeah, you are. Oh, cat tail. And the cat butt is just here. Right here. She just comes and like, here's my ass. What are you gonna do? I'm like, I'm not touching it. That's what I'm not gonna do. I approve, Christina. He like wobbles the desk so much. She's got like lead paws or something. Sorry, kitten. The sword is in the way. You can't quite jump properly, can you? You know you're a cosplay girl when you can say things like, the sword is in the way for your cat. And there just happens to be a sword from a prior cosplay just sitting there. Did you pick something though, Boyd? We have to know. We gave you all this stuff. We don't know where you're leaning. We're dying here. Feel so lost. Crap, 2 minutes to go. I didn't update the banner. I'm a hot mess. Yes, I am. 4 sprints remaining today. All right. All right, that's the right time. Oh, so tomorrow I'm only sprinting in the afternoon, so I'll be starting at 1 o'clock Eastern and then going till 5. That's what's happening. I'm not sprinting on Wednesday or Thursday. But I had multiple ideas, Boyd. Which one did you like? The Crows? Or Bale's Legion? Bale's Legion of Crows. Mash it all together. Incorporated. Hey, honey. I see you're in line. When are we carving pumpkins? I don't know. I guess like any evening you want to do it, honey. You could do it tonight if you want. Oh, Bale's Legion. Awesome. Get like a bit of a demonic biblical reference in there. Yeah, crows are good boys, actually. But you know, there's a murder of crows. It's... But then I guess if they were crows, you have to make shiny object comments about them all the time. It's like, wow, the crows sure like their chrome. Look at that. Their whole bike's chrome. 1 minute warning, folks. Nope, 1 minute, not 1 minute warning, 0 minute warning. It's 10 past. The time has leapt forward. I jumped through a temporal paradox. Not temporal paradox. Temporal gate. I don't know where I was going with that. Anyway, that just means it's time to sprint. And time for me to fucking mind my voice. I'll be fine. Don't worry about me. You guys right. I'm going to practice voice exercises for like half this sprint, I swear. Honest, really. So, yeah. Let's go. Let's do the word thing. I'll see you guys in 20 minutes. All flustered there. Livesprints up, everyone. It was up like 2 minutes ago. Sorry about that. I was like keeping an eye on the clock, and then I lost my eye on the clock. That's awesome, Kelly. You're killing it. And thanks, Denise. I did some practice too, actually, although I forgot to reset my voice. I'm gonna get there though, because for me the biggest key is just not forgetting about it. It's remembering, because I guess it'll become muscle memory eventually. Like I know some trans women, they can't even remember how to make their voice sound masculine anymore, and I would like to be there. Nice, Catherine. It's a great count. Totally killing it. Hey, Emma. Nice seeing ya. I actually didn't work on my outline, though. I was doing something sort of sideways. I was creating a catalog of all my outfits. It's important work. It has to be done. So do you do the thing, Beth, where you hold your larynx up, like the... You kind of like do the raising your pitch breathing thing to bring it. Now I'm embarrassed to do it. This is what happens. I did it really well yesterday. And then your voice is higher like this. Is that what you do as well, Beth? God, I sound... This is one of the things I have to get used to is I feel like I don't have as much command when my voice is higher like this. Thanks, Emma. This is my dark enchantress look, you know? Whisper sirens? What is that? Like, woo! I don't know what that means. Okay, do I sound stupid, though? That's the question. What am I worried about so much? I didn't sound like I was crying. I was trying to emote. Thanks, Denise. I am. You know what? You're right. I am a driven person. I will get there. It'll happen. And I even though I don't believe in any sort of spiritualism, really, I do believe in sort of manifesting things for yourself. Like you have to I believe you go in the direction you're pointed. So if I'm pointed in a direction of believing I can do this and being optimistic and whatnot, then I can do it. And if I feel like I can't, I'm going to be pointed in the direction of not doing it. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. You do lift your larynx up when you do that. That's fascinating. Oh, Karen, Kelly. I will. I think I'll probably hit you up at some point, Beth. Maybe even just do some one-on-one chatting or something like that to help. But also, just doing this every day and remembering to do my voice properly is going to help too. Rather than just being a lazy ass and just talking like however. Because that's the hard thing too. It's not just doing it for a little bit. It's doing it all day and then not having your voice feel like shit at the end of the day. That would be fun, Beth. Oh, I thought you were referring to luring men to their deaths on the rocks. Which is also fun, right? Like, seriously, sign me up. Should do it tomorrow when I'm in full... Well, actually, I'm probably free Wednesday afternoon. Maybe if you're free, we could do it then. Or if you're not free in the afternoons, I don't know what you're... I know you're working. I'm just not sure if you're at home working and you can do whatever. Beth and Angela. There you go. Hey, ordering dinner's legit. I mean, you gotta do it, right? It's a task that has to be done during the day. So like I made a list of all of my outfits. I did a Google album of all my outfits, and it's around 200 pictures, I think. And it's like it's not even half of my clothes. It's kind of insane. Like what the hell? Life of a fashionista. Beth gets it. Beth's a high femme girl like me. Actually, I kind of feel like you are too, Denise. Are you? Are you like totally like? I don't know. I remember seeing something that you posted, making me think that you like to turn on the fashion. I mean, I guess everybody does to an extent, right? Down for anything. We're just like any. Well, actually, let me check the that was a near miss there. Let me check my Instagram, see if the guy that messaged me is also down for anal. Because you know, since we're speaking about anything. Oh, I got a comment. Is it him? Oh no. Oh, the guy that said to me, "Do you like anal?" And I wrote back, "Do you?" What did he say? Gee. So the guy that said, do you like anal? And I said you. He said, "With someone like you, I wish." So there's that. And then someone also said they need a loyal slave, but I'm not sure if that means that. Like, I'm holding a whip and looking really mistressy in that picture. I'm not sure what they're talking about. My Instagram feed is just pure joy sometimes. Yeah, see, actually, I was watching this one thing and it was describing the different types of trans girls, and one of them is like, I felt really called out because one of them she's like, next up we have Barbie trans, and Barbie trans is the girl that you see at the grocery store dressed up to the nines at 8 in the morning with a full face of makeup every single day. I'm like, fuck, that's me. I'm Barbie trans. Then I'm like, I'm Barbie trans. Yeah, hello. That's right. You did say something like that, Denise. That's why I was remembering that. See, that's why I'm doing it all the pictures and everything like that all the time, Denise, because I love it so much. I'm like, also I'm like, I'm gonna like be a dysphoric mess if I don't like dress nicely. So you have awesome leggings though, Kelly. So you've got that going for you too. Minion Christmas PJ leggings are also a solid choice. I feel like that's high femme too. Right? Oh crap, I have successfully blathered away another break and didn't even realize it. Well, I mean, Star Wars t-shirts always work too, so I think you're rocking it, Christina. Sorry, I'm like enjoying the comments too much. I don't want to declare the sprint on, but the sprint has to happen because we only have 3 sprints left and I've got to finish this goddamn outline. So we got to do it, everyone. Whether you like it or not, we're going in. 20 more minutes. 19 minutes. And I'll see you then.
Once I rose above the noise and confusion, just to get a glimpse beyond this illusion. I was soaring ever higher, but I flew too high. Though my eyes could see, I still was a blind man. Though my mind could think, I still was a madman. I hear the voices when I'm dreaming. I can hear them say,
different trip, different night. That's the way that life goes. Dying to live, living to die. Dying to live, living to die.
Sprints up, everyone. 2 more sprints left after this. And I'm feeling good, actually, about getting this outline done. It's only going to take me about 3/4 of the way through the book, but that's fine. Because whenever I try to make an outline take me all the way there, it never works. So 3/4 is A-okay. And I'll get the ideas for the rest, you know, as it goes. Oh, by the way, on the nerdy shirt thing, whenever you see me in a t-shirt, it's either a writing t-shirt or it's a nerd t-shirt. Like, I think I have one that's a Marvel t-shirt. It's really cool. It's like a nice scoop neck, pink. I know it's like stereotypical as pink, but I like pink. Marvel t-shirt. And then I've got another one that says "I only fly solo" on it. It's got a picture of the Millennium Falcon. And then my other ones are all writing t-shirts from InkersCon, actually. Pardon me. I don't know what's going on with how phlegmy I am lately. It's not fair. I object. How about it make anyone feel bad before when I was saying, like, I'm high femme? It's just like a phrase for saying girls that just don't know how to dress down. I didn't want to make anyone else feel bad. I realize sometimes if terms like that, people might not quite be used to them, might be thinking that they're judgmental, but that's never how I mean it. My belief is that everybody should present whatever way they want and feel comfortable whatever way they want. So just want to make sure I didn't say something that made anyone feel bad. Hey, Lore. I always called you Lore. I know a girl named, sorry, actually she's non-binary. They're non-binary. They used to identify as female. Now they're non-binary. So I screw up. Anyway, I know someone named Lore. But your Lore, it's hard. Names are hard, words are hard. I will struggle with them forever, I'm certain of it. Nice, Emma. That's a solid count, as Catherine as well. Where were you at before, Kelly? You were 75, right? It's way up there. Oh, 72. Well, you're cruising now. So, what's going on? Wait, Denise, where's your... Oh, you're plotting. That's right. That's why you don't have a count. Me too. But I'm feeling good. Like, I will get this done today. And... Good to know, Laura. I might call you Lore sometimes by accident then. I like Lauren, though. I like that name a lot. I like Laurel as well. From Arrow is where I first heard that. I like that name too. Well, that's good, Kelly. Hey, Renee! You made it! Just like you said for the last hour. I like it. Getting all the peeps going. Oh, you guys are all life to me. I love the fact that we get to do this. Yeah, I feel the same way, Denise. Like, this plot... I've never done one quite this detailed before. But, yeah, I feel so good. Like, I can't wait to write this story. I'm, like, super excited. And usually a detailed plot does not make me, like, super excited to write the story. Ooh, professional things, Christina. Yes, yes, I understand. Yes, very good, yes. It is. And Beth, who was here for the first time, Beth Holloway, she said this is the most productive she's been in a long time. And she's doing it for her day job, pretty productive in her day job. So I'm super stoked about that too. I love it when people get to come here and do more, faster, better. It's awesome. I know, I was just thinking, like, I think I mentioned it yesterday, like, even 10 years ago, this wouldn't have been possible. And now we're just like, yep, we all get full HD streaming. It's no thing. I have to, like, get better with my posture. I realize when I turn sideways sometimes, I'm like, hey, everyone. Okay, I'm not that bad, but I gotta get better. I gotta pull my shoulders down, not back, just down. I was realizing that when I was doing that earlier, and it actually made my spine feel a lot better, my lower spine, just to have my shoulders down and like kind of right in the middle. Oh, really, Denise? How many do you have? Do you mind? Is that too intrusive, Denise? Tell me if it is. I know some people that have these DID maps that are massive. Like, with, like, separate sort of pods of people and all sorts of things. I know some that have, like, 3. It's fascinating to me how that works. Do you share memories? And how... And, I don't know, I shouldn't ask too much. God's called me slouchy. Oh, that's hilarious, Renee. I mean, I'm really comfortable when I'm, like, just down low on my chair like this. It's not the best look, though, right? It's like, see, my double chins, they're all stacking up. I want to look proper and cute, so I have to sit like this. Oh, that's awesome, Emma. And me too, trust me. Like, if I wasn't doing this, I'd be just laying on the couch playing Halo or something like that. Like, there's no way around it. A friend of mine just told me that she went to the doctor and her hormone levels are now at cis-normal female hormone levels, so she's super stoked. And I can't wait to actually get my levels checked again, because now that I'm on the new drugs, I'm a little bit nervous, but It's always awesome when you talk to a friend and they're like, my hormones are correct. It's like a pretty big moment. That's interesting, Denise. That you're able to get them to integrate. That's really cool. I love that, like, I love that it's like becoming accepted to talk about. I mean, it's still got a long ways to go, but that DID is becoming a thing that people can actually talk about and like respect that it's a real thing. It's like, I kind of feel like in a way, like those of people who are marginalized and have issues that society is kind of crapped on, you know, the more we make everybody aware of our stuff, the more it helps all of us. So I'm happy about that. Yeah, it is super exciting for her. She's like on cloud nine, which I remember quite well. I was like that too when I got my first results back that had me at cis normal female hormones. I actually have less testosterone than a cis woman does. I'm completely untestosteroned. That's awesome, Denise. I'm proud of you for doing that. Thanks, Laura. You're absolutely right, Renee. Totally. 1 minute warning. Holy smokes, this break has just evaporated. I am looking forward to getting this lipstick off. I did it again where I put on 2 layers of lipstick. And it looks great, but at the same time, it's like, I feel like my lips are covered in like a layer of plastic. And they never quite dry when you put on 2 layers. Yeah, hormones are, I mean, that's one advantage of being trans, is that like we can directly manipulate our hormones. Actually, to be honest, anyone could do it. Just doctors aren't comfortable doing it with people normally. They'll only do it for trans people, but you could totally like just like didn't like the way your estrogen or testosterone was. You can change that. It's not that hard actually. I think you're right, Kelly. Totally. And hey, Beth. We had another Beth on today, so you're now one of 2 Beths that comes on. Madness. And look at that. It's 10 past. Time for us to sprint. I'll see all of you fab folks in 20 minutes at the bottom of the hour. Have a great sprint. The gummy lip feeling. It's not too bad, but this lipstick normally dries completely, so it's distracting. Anyway, not the end of the world. I'll see you guys in 20. Sprints up, everyone. See ya, Teresa. I was cold, and then I turned my space heater up, and now I'm roasting, because that's just the way it is, right? That really sucks, Emma, that you're in that situation. I almost wonder if it's like... There are a lot of trans people who do DIY hormones, and they figure out ways to get access to estrogen and testosterone. I almost wonder if you could do that. Or you could just pretend to be trans. Like there's, Plume is an online trans, I don't know, like clinic, and they do diagnosis and prescriptions and stuff like that. And chances are that, you know, you're cis, I'm guessing you have ovaries, or if you don't, that's a whole different story. But like I was taking 6 milligrams, so 3 2-milligram pills of estrogen. And most women, when they're going through menopause or they have a hysterectomy, take like 0.5 milligram, maybe 1 milligram of estrogen. So it really wouldn't take that much. And if you live in the States, you can go to like any lab and just pay them like $85 and get your hormone levels tested. And then you could kind of know, if you really talk to a lot of trans people, you could probably get a pretty good idea of what you would need to take to actually balance out your hormones. It's kind of, unless your estrogen is too high. And there actually are estrogen blockers that you can take too. One of the best ones is testosterone, but you probably don't want the side effects of that. Those are good counts for some end of the day sprinting, folks. I like it. And I am almost done. My outline. I've got all my separate plots going where they need to go. I do want to try and like see if I can figure out, just have an idea in my head of how they're all going to come together. Because I want this book to have a proper climax, you know? That is a lot, Emma. You're smoking. So are you, Kelly. You're just cruising through that. You mean Kelly because why? I know a lot of women who live in Canada that also can't get access to certain drugs like that too. Doctors really don't like to manually adjust people's hormones, even though it works shockingly well to do it. Oh yeah, there you did, Bethany. Nice. Proper climax? Are you making a joke there, Kelly? Yeah. Feel free to reach out to me separately if you have any questions you want me to see if I can help with. What you could do as well is on Reddit, there are DIY trans forums, and you might be able to get some hints in there too about how to get access to estrogen without a doctor's prescription. Or just go straight to an endocrinologist. Because a lot of general practitioners don't fucking understand the endocrine system. But if you go to an endocrinologist, it's like their jam, and they're much more likely to. Yeah, you're right. You don't really want to. There's a lot of reasons why you probably don't want to pretend to be trans. Yeah, I mean, if you're trans, it's easy to get. That's what I'm sort of saying, Kelly. It's really weird. Like, if you're trans, you can get all these drugs, but if you're cis, you can't. Even if your hormones are screwed up. Hopefully, maybe trans people can like function as a vehicle for more people to recognize that the human body is a little more malleable than people think it is. That is actually crazy lucky, Kelly. Like, my PCP has an endocrinologist on staff, and she won't treat trans people. It's like, what the hell? That kind of pissed me off, actually. It felt kind of nuts, because it's not like we're super easy to treat. It's like there's like a one-pager of documentation on what to do with trans femme people, at least to get them started. Anyway, that's Mal's spiel for the day. You are right about that, Denise. Okay, Denise, crazy question. Are all of your altars female? And feel free just to ignore my question if that's too personal. I just find that sort of thing fascinating. And I want to write a character with DID. So that's part of why I'm trying to understand this more. I mean, an endo, if that's what they do, right? They mess with hormones. It's their job. Oh, Laura. Is it for trans stuff? Or not. Actually, either way, it doesn't matter if it's trans or not. Look into the Fenway Clinic in Boston. That's where I go. They have multiple endocrinologists on staff. They're primarily an LGBT clinic, but they're also just a community clinic as well. So they take people for anything. So I would check them out. I'm not sure what you're replying to, Emma, about it being ridiculous. Is it about my general practitioners endo not wanting to treat trans people? Eating an almond again. I don't know what's wrong with me. I know I shouldn't do this in the breaks, but I do it anyway. They're there. They're calling to me. Oh, that's wild. So you don't remember those altars then? I know some people, trans people seem to have this more, I think, than cis people, where they have altars of multiple genders. Possibly because, like, you know, parts of their lives they lived as different genders, so some of their altars just identify that way. And it can get kind of confusing for them sometimes. It's like, I'm not gender fluid, I just have DID, and some of my altars are the other gender. Like, mad respect for living with that. Oh, that sucks balls. I would think that, like, losing memory would be the hardest part. I'm with you, Emma. Like, we're in the 21st century, right? Like, last I checked, I know these last 4 years have been a little bit hard to tell, but I'm pretty sure we're still here. Two-minute warning, everyone. 2 minutes till the final sprint. And I'm so close. I feel like, it's kind of funny, like, I feel like I should have written a lot more than I did today. But, like, plotting out a 150 to 200k book is, like, it's a lot of braining. A lot of just sitting there staring at things thinking, what would I do? What should happen here? How will this be an interesting story? Oh, that kind of hormonal stuff. Sorry, Emma, I missed your comment in there. Laura, I mean. Words. Still, though, maybe reach out to the Fenway Clinic. They might have someone that could help you. Hey, Frida! Back for one more last sprint. Last sprint with Mary Jane. I can't sing. I need to practice singing in a girl voice. Or not girl voice, with my resonance raised. Also, Mass General has a really good endocrinology department from what I hear. But I don't know. I mean, I hope it works. I don't know. I don't know how they do things. Oh my god. That is nuts, Denise. And is it a little bit funny? Is it funny now, at least? Because it seems a little bit funny. But I imagine I would have, like, lost my mind. Oh, cool, Emma. Have fun. Say hi to your partner for me. I guess, you know what, considering that was before you were diagnosed, that must have been terrifying, actually. Like, extra terrifying. Jill and I are hoping for a lunch date soon. Well, that's good, I'm glad, because my first reaction was that's kind of funny. But I didn't want to be completely insensitive. Yeah, I can imagine. I mean, sometimes I talk with a British accent, but I remember it. I embarrassed myself on purpose. All right, folks, it's time to do our final sprint. I will see all of you at the top of the hour, and I'm going to have this mother effing plot figured out. Figure out at least what the climax might look like. And I'll see you guys on the flip side. Have a good one. Oh, should I can imagine, Denise? That's rough. And crazy. Wow. I'm glad you know now.
love's got another girl. He might be fucking her right now. I don't have an apartment, I'll just end up doing in the end. Take my car and paint it black. Take my arm, break it in half. Say something, do it soon. It's too quiet in this room. I need noise. I need the buzz of a sub. Need the crack of a whip. Need some blood in the cup. I need noise. I need the buzz of a sub. Met back up with the boy I love. Cried on the streets of San Francisco. I don't have an agenda. All I do is pretend to be okay, so my friends can't see my heart in the blender. And lately, I've been killing all my time. Read it soon. It's too quiet in this room. I need noise. I need the buzz. Noise. I need the buzz of a sun. I found you naked on the floor, hungover. I said all of your records and your clothes on fire. Like, what's up? I'm gone now. Feeling good, feeling great. I'm a dawn now. Like, bye bye. I'm set free. Not on my mind, no lie. You're just a bad memory. You're just a bad memory. Just a bad memory. I counted every time it hurt. 1,000, swear to God, I smell someone else on your shirt. No doubt you made me question everything I thought I knew. A lesson, so I learned how to manipulate the world. A blessing, like, what's up? I'm gone now. Feeling good, feeling great. I'm a dawn now. Like, bye bye. I'm set free. Not on my mind, no lie. You're just a bad memory. You're just a bad memory. Here's the pain. Evil boy, what a shame. You tattooed my name on your neck like a chain. Just a bad memory. You got a new tattoo. Dead on arrival, tights out plainly. You only like bad news. Sleep in your coffin like a baby. Beautiful trees outside. Sky is a bright blue. You see storm clouds. Storm clouds. You think it's hot to be sad, but it's not. You're an ex-prom queen, slipping stones in your docks. In a circle of people with fun that's illegal, you act like a cop. You're the sequel that sucks. Doors always have their locks. Like, why even try when we're already fucked? Got your hands on a laptop, face in the mud, just stop. You give me bad vibes, bad times, bad nights with you. Yeah, I get bad energy, sick pleasure from you. Rolling a cigarette,
nicotine causes cancer. Say that it's just depressing. When basic girls sing Tiny Dancer. Sip all your drinks on ice, no surprise. Your backyard's filled with stray cats. And that's sad. You think it's cooler to have dark thoughts, never eat ice cream, only take white drugs. In a circle of people without any reason to love, you're a god. I've been screaming a lot. How is the earth so hot? Like, why even try when it's already fucked? Got your hands on a laptop, facing the mud, just stop. You give me bad vibes, bad times, bad nights with you. Yeah, I get bad energy, sick pleasure from you. Down, you can't drag me down, 'cause I feel good. Yeah, I'm real good. Said I feel good. Damn, I feel good. You can yeah, I get. You give me bad vibe. Yeah, I get bad energy, sick pleasure.
In the factory, in the sterile place where they made me, I woke up alone, dizzy from the programming. Have I been wiped again? Oh my God, everyone around me so busy. Is this my home? Am I your prisoner or your deliverer? Oh my God, you don't even as dry as a bone. Oh, I'll still survive when the plants are dying. The atmosphere is just a big hole. Baby, your time is up. Baby, your time is up. Baby, your time is up. Time is up. Time is up.
It's like the song says, folks, baby, your time's up. Apparently I can't come close to singing, but yeah, I thought it was funny. The song is Baby, Your Time's Up, and it was the end of the last sprint for the day. So yeah, that's where we are, folks. My outline's done. I mean, there are some gaps here and there. Like, oh, that's all I got, though. Not bad, Renee, for you, it seemed like. That's awesome for you, too, honey. That's like, you're like, yeah. You look at your word count and you're like, what? No, this can't be right. Thanks, Denise. I'm stoked. Everything you see on my screen are all like major plot points that have to happen in this. So, you know, I've got to write that in 2 months. Cake, right? No problem. I got this. Oh no. Let me just pop open chat. Just typing since I might be lagging.